All right, Katie Windham, on Tuesday, we took our audience to two different extremes, and so we want to take you there as well. We're trying to decide what Ty Simpson's 2025 season will look like. We all heard Ryan Grubb on Monday, if the season started tomorrow, Ty Simpson would be the starter. Great. Well, we're trying to decide, what does this look like to all of us? In 2016, Blake Barnett enters the season as the assumed starting quarterback per se. He has freshman early enrollee Jalen Hurts enroll in January and push him, and ultimately we know what happens there. In 2020, Mac Jones is the presumed starting quarterback. He has freshman early enrollee Bryce Young push him, and we know what happened there. Now, obviously, those are extreme ends of the spectrum. Mac Jones, your national champion, undefeated. Blake Barnett off the team in 2 weeks. What's going to be Ty Simpson's fate with a top-ranked quarterback pushing him? Will he play well enough to keep everybody at bay, or will he open the door to someone else getting opportunities?
Yeah, I think that question is more reasonable, which I know that's like what you're getting at, than just the extreme of gone after 2 weeks to undefeated and national champion. It's more, will he be able to be push out or stick with the job, which I don't know. I think he will be able to hold on to the job. I think it takes some pretty catastrophic stuff, and for all we know, he's getting pushed, or for all we know, the fact that they even said that, I think shows that they have a lot of confidence in them, because to say that right before the portal opens, it is opening the door for somebody to leave, with Austin Mack obviously being the most likely candidate. So, also just to say, I really appreciated Grubb on Monday. That was a very refreshing press conference. He was great, very personable, tried to make jokes with the media.
He cracked on you right off the start.
I know. Which I feel like other people, I would have been intimidated or thrown off, but I could tell, he was just being nice.
Yeah, it was a big old smile. You got your hand up already?
Yeah.
You ready to talk to me?
And then the way he kind of said that at the end, because he knew that's what we wanted to hear. I thought that was refreshing. So I think the fact that they were willing to publicly say anything about it shows they must have a pretty good amount of confidence in him, or that they have a lot of confidence in the conversations they've had with the other two guys. And I'm sure they know, everybody talks about, a team knows who should start. Everyone else that's out there at practice every day, they know. It's not like it's some big secret or surprise to them. And a lot of times the team will rally around one player. So, and I think we talked about this last time I was on here. People talk about, a lot of people, with how, what's the best way to put it, inconsistent Alabama's quarterback play was the last 2 years, that if Ty couldn't beat that out, well, then he must not be very good. And I just think that's not necessarily the case. I think and I may have said this last time, with Kalen DeBoer being an offensive guy, with him being a quarterback's guy, if they didn't see potential in Ty, if they didn't want him here, they would have told him to leave and go get his bag somewhere else. He probably could have gotten a bigger bag somewhere else. So I think he'll be able to hold on to it.
Thanks for joining us on today's edition of the Joe Gaither Show on Bama Central. Keep up with Joe on all his social media pages at JoeGaither6. Subscribe, rate, and review the show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and be sure to read us daily at BamaCentral.com.